Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And for this week's reading, I'm using my newest deck. It's called the Ember and Aura Tarot. And I'm actually going to be doing a unboxing video of this deck next week. I guess technically I'm unboxing it right now. So this is the first time I read with this deck. So it's a really beautiful deck. I'm excited to do this reading. So before we dive into the cards, I just want to let you know that I am offering private readings right now for the month of July. So this is, I only offer private readings a couple times a year. So if you would like a private reading with me, I'm going to put the link to where you can order one in the description box below this video. Okay, so let's start with the first card. This card represents Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. Okay, here we have Death. So right off the bat, we're really starting things off on a pretty intense, pretty dramatic note. Now, Death is all about reinvention, it's about change, and it's about transformation. So at times, I think this can feel sometimes a little bit jarring and maybe even a little bit scary, and other times it can feel like a relief, or it can feel exhilarating, depending on what the circumstances are. So for some of us, I think the beginning of the week is this time really of maybe letting go of something, whether that is like letting go of physical things like clearing clutter, or if it's about letting go of a relationship, letting go of a particular habit or pattern that we have been relying on for comfort, but maybe doesn't really serve us in a good way. So there's so many ways that you can let go of something, and for everyone it's going to be a little bit different. And at the same time, for some of us it's going to feel good. It's going to feel like, oh, this is a change that's been a long time coming. This feels really good. And other times it may take you a little while to adjust to that change, just depending on the situation and what it is that you're letting go of. But ultimately what I'm getting from this card is that this is going to be a big week where some big changes are going to be happening. So some old stuff is going to be moving out one door and new stuff is going to be coming in the other door. So as we move into the week, so Wednesday and Thursday, we have Diviner of Coins. Now this is, the diviner is, it would be a queen in a Rider-Waite deck. So this is like Queen of Coins or Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. The middle of the week feels a little more grounded. So even though there's big changes happening, and even though you're going to be doing some letting go, some releasing, you're definitely grounded by this. Oh, hold on, I just have to let Henry in the door. Henry, don't cry. Here you go. Come on. Okay, so there's this nice grounded, almost a mothering kind of energy with this card. So what does it mean? It means a few things. So the middle of the week is a time to focus on things like, getting your finances organized, cleaning your house, doing some baking, doing things that just kind of give you more of a grounded sort of feeling. Another thing, of course, is just doing grounding exercises. Like it could be like just simply exercising can be grounding. Doing some visualizations or some meditations, just things that help you really anchor your energy. Because with the Death card, there's this tendency to get swept up in it, and it can kind of rattle your energy a little bit. So it's important to have that energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Is there anything else I want to say about this card? I might come back to this one. So let's move on to the end of the week. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right, we've got the Three of Wands for the weekend. And the Three of Wands shows someone sort of looking out on the horizon. And here it's either a sunrise or I'm going to say it's a sunset, perhaps. But it could be either, I guess. And this is really about, what is this about? I feel like it's about, it's not, I mean, the Two of Wands is about pausing and contemplating where you're going to put your energy. The Three of Wands comes after the Two of Wands, and it's like you've put your energy into something, and now you're stepping back to look at the results of that, to see, you know, is this a good thing, not a good thing? Do I need to make changes? Another way of thinking of this is it's your energy coming back to you. In a way, this is kind of like karma. So it's like the things you've been putting your energy into are going to come back to you in a particular way. And it's about sort of reaping what you sow and yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to look at all three cards together here. What really strikes me actually is that we have the Death card, and then with this card there's a woman who's pregnant and she has a newborn baby. So it's like death and new life. And then of course she's picking fruit. So it's like a real fertile card actually. She's picking fruit, she's pregnant. There's a real fertile energy, which is the exact opposite kind of energy to the Death card. The Death card is well, it's death. It's the opposite of fertile. So that's interesting. What does it mean, though? You're probably thinking. I guess there's just a shift this week. So from the beginning of the week, it's about letting go of something, putting something to rest. And then the rest of the week, it feels very fertile, especially with this big, round, juicy sun. It could also be a huge peach on the horizon. So there is more of a fertile energy with this one. What's interesting, though, is I'm getting a theme with all three of these cards, a theme of things happening beneath the surface. So I say that because I'm noticing the butterflies on the Death card, and I think of what happens in order for a butterfly to form. You know, it's a caterpillar that goes into a cocoon, and then it becomes like liquid, and it transforms itself into this butterfly. And at the same time, we have something kind of similar happening with this pregnant woman, the Queen of Coins here, Diviner of Coins. And it's about things developing and growing and changing kind of under the surface. You can't see what's happening. It's changes happening from within. And with the Three of Wands, it's almost like giving birth to whatever that thing was that you're nurturing. And whatever's changing inside of you is going to be more apparent at the end of the week. This could even be like you're doing some like inner work, and there's like you're trying to process things and figure things out all week, and then at the end of the week you figure out what needs to be done, what you need to go out there and do, or what you need to say, and it's more apparent and more tangible. So that's actually really, I think, what I'm trying to say here is that the beginning of the week is maybe about doing inner work, doing some processing, contemplating, and then the end of the week, the weekend, is when whatever it is you've been pondering becomes more tangible and more doable at the end of the week. Okay, that's been your weekly tarot card reading. My name is Kate. You can find out more about learning how to read tarot cards on my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I'll put the link to my site in the description box below this video. And as always, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and you're invited to participate in this reading. So when you look at these cards, what stands out to you? What do you notice? Is there something that I didn't mention that seems really apparent to you? I always welcome you to share your observations in the comments below. So thanks again for watching, and have a beautiful week.